In this quick video on a new feature called Quarantine IP Address Retrieval from Fabric Connector. To increase security, customers can use FortiWeb to block source IPs that have been quarantined on FortiGate. Using the Security Fabric, FortiWeb integrates seamlessly with FortiGate to periodically retrieve the quarantined IP list and automatically block them. Let's review how this is configured. In version 7.6.0, we're using the Fabric connection rather than the previous FortiGate integration. Normally, customers add source IP addresses to the FortiGate quarantine IP list by choosing them from FortiView, which displays real-time traffic statistics. From this view, users can select IP addresses to quarantine. In this demonstration, however, we'll add IP addresses to the FortiGate quarantine IP list using FortiGate's CLI commands. On FortiGate, we're going to Logging and Analytics page. Here we configure a FortiAnalyzer IP address. Actually, after configuring FortiAnalyzer here, we need to authorize this FortiGate on the FortiAnalyzer. We ignore this in the demo. Next, go to Security Fabric Setup page. In the configuration, make sure you enable Allow Downstream Device REST API Access. Now let's navigate to the FortiWeb Security Fabric Connectors page to initiate configuration on FortiWeb. Choose the appropriate settings in Security Fabric Setup. This action will prompt FortiWeb to establish a Fabric connection with the FortiGate. You'll then need to authorize this FortiWeb device on the FortiGate to complete the setup. Once authorized, the Fabric connection between FortiWeb and FortiGate will be established. In this configuration, the upstream IP refers to the FortiGate's IP address, while the management IP is FortiWeb's IP address. First, we use a CLI command to check the FortiWeb quarantine IP list. At this stage, FortiWeb does not have any quarantined IPs. Next, we head over to the Security Fabric Setup page in FortiWeb. And in the FortiGate Quarantine IP section, we enable it and set the retrieval frequency. Then FortiWeb will automatically fetch quarantined IPs from FortiGate 5 times per hour. Now we use the CLI command to check the FortiWeb quarantine IP list again. This time we see that the quarantined IP addresses have been successfully retrieved from FortiGate and stored in FortiWeb. The IP addresses and their expiration dates match those on FortiGate. And that's it. The configuration for allowing FortiWeb to retrieve the quarantined IPs from FortiGate via Security Fabric is complete. To use the retrieved FortiGate quarantine IP in FortiWeb IP protection function, enable both IP reputation and FortiGate quarantine IP in IP protection section of a web protection profile. I hope you enjoyed this quick overview video on FortiGate quarantine IPs in FortiWeb.